Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Skyrim Legacy Collection Dovahkiin. So here we have the second, or at least in the order I'm reviewing them, second of the Skyrim Legacy Collection figures, the Dovahkiin. He is pretty good. The Funko Legacy stuff's a bit hit and miss, but I think he's tolerable and something worth picking up if you are a fan of the Elder Scrolls. So let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, scope, and details, all those sorts of things.
Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have our Dovahkiin. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man, and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. As usual, the Funko Legacy figures are just a little bit shorter than a standard Marvel Legends figure, but of course much bigger than a 3 3/4-inch figure. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at the Dovahkiin. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin. Here you can see Dovahkiin wearing his sort of standard promotional image outfit. Leather and fur armor with some minor steel plating on the gauntlets and on the boots. Pretty nice detail overall. All the sculpting looks pretty good. The paint's pretty standard. A little bit of wash here and there, but nothing astoundingly nice. But everything looks pretty tolerable, I would say. Certainly good depiction of the Dovahkiin. Let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, the actual head looks fine sculpting-wise. The helmet's pretty good. It's got the little ridges on the horns, the plating in the helmet, the little rivets and everything. The face looks pretty bland, but the sculpting on it's not terrible. The paint, however, is not good. The metal part of the helmet looks good, and that's about it. I don't know what they were trying to do with the face, if they were trying to paint like a 5 o'clock shadow or something, but he's just got dirt on his face, essentially, is what it looks like. So that's terrible. His eyes are a bit derpy, and then the paint on the horns on the helmet is way overdone. It just looks like they've been dipped in mud. So, yeah, that's all kind of bad, actually. Which is unfortunate. I suppose from a distance he still looks okay, but that's a really messed up head right there. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, the Dovahkiin has pretty standard articulation for the Funko Legacy line. He's got a pretty nice ball peg in the head, up and down, rotation, tilts all around, ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back, hinge and rotation in the elbows, hinge and rotation in the wrist. He's got a little ball peg in the waist there, so that moves around a bit. Hips go in and out, forward and back, and rotate around a little bit. Double joint knees, and hinge and pivoting in the ankle. So you should be able to get him into a variety of different poses, but obviously his articulation is not exceptional. Now let's go ahead and move on to some accessories. Accessories-wise, Dovahkiin comes with a steel dagger and steel sword. The sculpting on them is pretty good. The pommels and handles and everything look nice. The blades themselves have a little bit of blood groove to them. They're both painted a nice metallic silver, not super shiny, but still a little reflective. And overall, they look perfectly acceptable. You can put them in either hand, and of course he has a scabbard on his hip for the longsword. Now let's go ahead and move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, the Dovahkiin comes in a decent little blister card. Elder Scrolls Skyrim Legacy Collection up there at the top, window, and Dovahkiin down there at the bottom. On the back, you've just got a list of the other figures, which are Dovahkiin and Daedric Warrior. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Dovahkiin.
Alright, that wraps it up for the Dovahkiin. So until next time, goodbye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.